Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about human activities. This topic we are studying under the unit Nature and Purpose of Business. My dear students, you all can see in this slide the various activities that each one of us does. We all sleep at night. We wake up in the morning and brush our teeth. We eat our breakfast, we study, and we play. So these are the various activities that each one of us is engaged in daily. Every human being performs some or the other activity to satisfy his or her needs. They pursue different occupations to earn a livelihood and to get some psychological satisfaction. You can see in this picture, you can see a detective, you can see a painter, you can see a doctor, you can see a mechanic. So, likewise, each one of us is engaged in some or the other kind of occupation. All human beings, wherever they are required to perform some or the other activity to satisfy their needs. They pursue different occupations to earn a livelihood and to get some psychological satisfaction. Activities which human beings undertake are known as human activities. Types of human activities. Human activities can be classified into two categories. They are economic activities and non-economic activities. Economic activities. Those activities which are undertaken by people with the objective of earning money are known as economic activities. These activities are concerned with production, exchange, and distribution of goods and services. The purpose of economic activities should be expectation of money income, which is used for further creation of wealth or assets. Now, let us see some examples of economic activities. Just now, we learned that activities which are concerned with production, exchange, and distribution of goods and services are economic activities. Therefore, production of goods in a factory is an economic activity. The distribution of goods by a wholesaler or retailer is an economic activity. Working in a factory is an economic activity. Practicing as a doctor, lawyer, or working as a teacher in a school is also an economic activity. Let us now learn more about economic activities. Economic activities can be further classified as business, profession, and employment. Business. Business refers to those economic activities which are concerned with the production, purchase, sale, or distribution of goods or services with the main objective of earning profit. In the words of William Sprague, business includes all activities concerned with the production and sale of goods or services for the purpose of earning profits. Examples of business are fishing, mining, farming, manufacturing, trading, wholesale, banking, transport, insurance, etc. Features of business. The first feature, production and or procurement of goods. dealings in goods and services. Third, satisfaction of consumer wants. Fourth, regular dealings. Fifth, profit motive. Sixth, uncertainty. Seventh, risk element. And eighth, creation of utilities. A profession is a specialized occupation which involves rendering of personal services by the use of professional knowledge. The people who are engaged in professions are known as professionals. The professionals charge professional fee from their clients for the services rendered to them. Each professional has a membership of the professional body such as Medical Council of India or Bar Council of India, which enforces the code of conduct among the members. Examples of professionals are doctors, lawyers, accountants, engineers. Having learned the meaning of profession, we can deduct the features of a profession. So, a profession is an organized body of knowledge which has formal education and training. The professionals are associated with a professional body or association. There is restricted entry, an ethical code of conduct has to be followed, and there is service motive in profession. Now we shall learn about employment. Employment refers to an activity in which an individual works regularly for the other person and gets remunerated in return. Those who are employed by others are known as employees. A person is said to be qualified in employment of an enterprise when he undertakes to render service under a contract of employment. In return for his service, the employee gets wage or salary, allowances, bonus, and other benefits. The employer may be a government undertaking, or a private firm. Even a professionally qualified person, such as chartered accountant or lawyer, can join as an employee with some organization and work in return of the specified salary and other benefits and perquisites. Features of employment. Employment commences on joining service of another person or a firm. Such person or firm is known as employer. It involves performing the duties assigned by the employer. It does not need any capital investment. The employee gets wages, salaries, and related benefits as a reward for the services. An employee cannot transfer his job to another. An employee has to follow the rules and norms prescribed by the employer. There are no standard qualifications to get employment. It all depends upon the nature and requirements of the specific job. Having learned the economic activities, we now move on to the non-economic activities. Non-economic activities are those activities which are pursued by human beings because of social, psychological, and religious sentiments. There is no place of economic gain in the non-economic activities. These activities are pursued to achieve internal satisfaction and not to earn any income or profit. They are performed voluntarily by the individuals. Examples of non-economic activities are as follows: a housewife looking after the household, a person engaged in religious work, a person engaged in serving the handicapped persons, etc. In this slide, you can see the various examples of non-economic activities. Going to church, a mother reading book to her child, someone teaching little children without any fee, doing the household chores, or taking care of the old. These are all examples of non-economic activities. Features of non-economic activities. Non-economic activities are assumed by the people who have some social, cultural, or religious mission in their life. The element of profit or income and wealth generation is totally absent from the non-economic activities. The satisfaction derived by a person on the performance of non-economic activities is internal and intangible. In other words, output cannot be measured in terms of money. Non-economic activities satisfy the social, psychological, or spiritual needs and not the physical needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. Let us now distinguish between economic and non-economic activities. So, on the basis of meaning, it is clear that economic activities are those activities which are undertaken by people to earn income and to meet their material needs, whereas non-economic activities are those activities which are of social and religious nature and do not generate any economic gain. The purpose or motive behind economic activities is generation of income and wealth, whereas non-economic activities are undertaken for social or psychological motives. The basic purpose in case of non-economic activities is to serve others. The third point of distinction between economic and non-economic activity is need or satisfaction. The economic activities satisfy economic needs of people such as food, clothing, shelter, etc. The non-economic activities satisfy social, spiritual, and psychological needs of people engaged. Next point of distinction is money income. Under economic activities, we can say that people expect profits or money income. Under non-economic activities, we can say that people don't expect profits or money income. Scope. Economic activities. The scope is business, profession, and employment. In non-economic activities, the scope is family related, society or country related, religious activities. Examples for economic activities. People engaged in economic activities include traders, manufacturers, teachers, doctors, electricians, workers, etc. Whereas people engaged in household activities, charitable work, social work, welfare of poor, etc. These are all examples of non-economic activities. With that, we come to an end with human activities. Hope that you have understood the concept well. So thank you.